Welcome to the depths of the unseen, where the truth is darker than any fiction. This is the story of Jeffrey Epstein's Island, a paradise turned into a hellish nightmare. Nestled amidst the azure waters of the Caribbean, Epstein's Island, known as Little St. James, was initially envisioned as a haven, a private retreat for the billionaire financier. But beneath its tranquil facade, the island was a sinister den of illegal activities. In the shadows of its opulent buildings and palm-lined pathways, a horrifying tale of sexual exploitation unfolded. Epstein, a man of immense wealth and power, transformed this slice of paradise into a hub for his abhorrent deeds. In the summer of 2019, Epstein's world of depravity was exposed. Arrested for sex trafficking, his horrific actions were laid bare, sending shockwaves around the globe. But Epstein's story didn't end with his arrest. His death in prison, surrounded by a shroud of mystery, only added to the intrigue. And so the investigations continue, delving into the murky depths of Epstein's associates. From Ghislaine Maxwell's conviction to the mysterious death of Jean-Luc Brunel, each revelation uncovers a new layer of this intricate web of deceit. The secrets of this island reveal a chilling tale of power, abuse, and impunity. As we journey deeper into this story, remember, what transpired here is not mere conjecture or sensationalism. It's a stark reminder of the unseen horrors that lurk in the corners of power and privilege. Now, let's delve into the intricate web of deceit, woven by Epstein and his associates. A paradise island, a tropical retreat, but beneath the beauty, a sinister operation took place. Hidden from the public eye, this island became the epicenter of a monstrous sex trafficking ring. Vulnerable underage girls were lured into this web, trafficked and sexually abused, their innocence stolen in the most horrific manner. Among the key figures in this operation was Ghislaine Maxwell, a name now synonymous with the scandal. She was not just Epstein's close associate, but a vital cog in this well-oiled machine of exploitation. Her role was pivotal in bringing these vulnerable girls into Epstein's reach, setting the stage for their abuse. Convicted for her crimes, Maxwell now serves a 20-year prison sentence, a small price for the colossal damage inflicted upon these young lives. But the web of deceit extends beyond Epstein and Maxwell. It entangles other influential figures, hinting at the depth of this scandal. Epstein's mysterious relationships with billionaires like Les Wexner and Leon Black raise more questions than answers. Wexner, a fashion mogul, and Black, a private equity titan, both had close ties with Epstein. Was it merely a friendship, or were there sinister undertones to their association? The mystery of Epstein's fortune is also intertwined with this scandal. His relationship with financial giants like J.P. Chase, his inexplicable wealth, and the subsequent purchases of properties worldwide, including the notorious island, all point to a deeper, darker reality. A reality that we are only beginning to unravel. As we peel back the layers of this scandal, it becomes clear that Epstein's Island was more than just a tropical retreat. It was a sanctuary for Epstein, a haven for his monstrous deeds. But it was also a playground for the rich and the shameless, a place where power and privilege were used to exploit the most vulnerable. The island was not just a sanctuary for Epstein, but a playground for the rich and the shameless. The legacy of Epstein's Island is a grim reminder of the power of wealth and influence. This paradise, tarnished by the vilest of human actions, continues to echo the cries of its innocent victims, long after Epstein's demise. In the aftermath of Epstein's death, the veil slowly lifted, revealing a horrifying tableau of deceit, manipulation, and abuse. Documents unsealed, exposing the dark operations of Epstein and his associates, but not, as some had speculated, a neatly organized client list. Yet even without a definitive list, the tendrils of this scandal reach deep into the echelons of power and wealth. Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, is now serving a 20-year sentence for her role in trafficking and sexually abusing girls. Jean-Luc Brunel, another alleged trafficker linked to Epstein, died by suicide before going to trial, and civil lawsuits against billionaire Leon Black, one of Epstein's associates, are ongoing, an indication of the far-reaching implications of this heinous saga. Yet, amidst the scandal and the speculation, it's crucial to remember the real victims. Those whose lives were irrevocably altered by Epstein's actions. The approximately 150 girls and women who were sexually abused by Epstein. Their stories serve as a chilling testament to the dark side of power and privilege. In the wake of the Epstein case, there's been a significant increase in referrals for human trafficking offenses. This grim legacy has, however, served to shed light on the pervasive issue of sex trafficking, spurring a global conversation about the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. It's a conversation that's long overdue, a conversation that must continue. Epstein's Island, a paradise lost to the darkness of human greed and perversion, stands as a stark reminder of the hidden horrors in our world. It is a symbol of the monstrous acts that can be concealed behind a facade of wealth and respectability. It's a sobering testament to the importance of vigilance, of questioning the unexplained, and of standing up for the voiceless and the vulnerable. It's a legacy we cannot afford to forget. From the shadows of Epstein's Island, we're brought into the harsh light of reality. A reality where the powerful often exploit the vulnerable, where paradise can be a facade for perversion, where wealth and respectability can be a smokescreen for the monstrous. But it's also a reality where we can make a difference. Every like, share, and comment on videos like this one helps to spread awareness. Every conversation you have about this topic, every time you question the unexplained, you are contributing to a culture of vigilance, and this vigilance can save lives. Let us remember Epstein's victims not as mere statistics in a scandal, but as individuals whose voices were silenced, whose innocence was stolen. Let us honor their courage in coming forward, their strength in enduring, and their resilience in surviving. And let us promise to do our part to prevent such atrocities from happening again, to stand up for the voiceless and the vulnerable, to strive for a world where no one is exploited or abused. Thank you for joining us on this dark journey. If you want to stay updated with more such stories, subscribe to our channel Tiny Tidbit. We post new videos every Friday.